Hello friends, this is Allah, your friendly advisor in Ireland. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about registration of birth, buying the birth certificates, registration of death, marriage, etc., which happens at the civil registration service offices. These offices are in each of the counties. I mean, all 22 counties within Ireland have those registration offices, and you can go to these offices to register birth, death, marriage, etc. Recently, we had a baby, so I had to go to one of these offices to register the birth. But the problem is most of these offices have appointment only services. So you need to call them, book an appointment, and then register the birth, death, or marriage. And that kind of threw me. The first time the baby was born on 21st February 2022. So I called them on March 1st, the Dublin office, for an appointment. They gave me April 2nd as an appointment, and April 2nd seems to be a Saturday. And I don't know why they booked me into April 2nd. Again, on March 8th, I was looking at the timetable calendar and like, why did they give me April 2nd, which is Saturday? So I called them again, said, hey, I was given an appointment on April 2nd. And they looked through the records and said, yes, we are sorry about that. Saturday we don't function. So they gave me April 11th as the date. That kind of pissed me, right? First of all, it's their mistake. They need to give me something sooner, and then they extended by 9 days further. So I kind of gave it to them, but they're like, we are sorry, we can't do anything about that. And then I asked them, what's the quickest way to get the birth registered, because I have to apply for the passport. And then she said, hey, we do few walk-ins without appointments in Navan, in Drogheda, which are close to Dublin City. You can go there and register the birth and, buy the birth certificates. I thought it's a fantastic idea, but again, I live in Dublin 22. Both the places are not close. But again, I had to get the registration done and, take the birth certificate. So I actually drove to Navan. It's in the enterprise center there, small little office. They gave me a form to fill as soon as I went there. The name of the baby, which hospital she's born, the location, and our details, our mother details, all details. And that form, once I filled that form, along with that, they asked me for my passport as well as our marriage certificate. One thing you need to remember with respect to marriage certificate is this marriage certificate should be in English. If it's not, you need to get notarized or need to get translated officially, and then you need to submit that. Otherwise, they're not going to accept the document. So just these two documents with the form, they registered the birth, and I ordered two birth certificates, and they gave it to me right away. Now, the reason I took two birth certificate is, what if I lose one when I send it to passport? I'll still have the other for my perusal. And the charges are, for each certificate they charge 20 euros. So for two certificates they take 40 euros, even if it is just printing of paper. It's another money minting scheme any government does. That's a different story. So that's how I got my two birth certificates for 40 euros, got the birth registered. Now I'll be applying for baby's Irish passport. I'll make a video on that too. So if you're looking for a birth certificate or, the registration of these things and taking the certificate, do visit the walk-in services and take it. Now, let's say your baby has born long ago and you want to not register, but order the certificate. So you need to call them, and they'll process the order through phone, and they'll post the birth certificate to your house. So there's no walk-in service for that. No appointment is required. Everything is processed over telephone. That's it. If you have any questions, do comment below. I'll try to answer as much as I can. That's the entire process for birth certificate. Thank you.